everybody, welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful to you guys and gals who have been clicking on my sponsored or promotional videos. I really appreciate that. I've got a couple more promotional videos coming up soon, and if you could just take a few seconds out of your time when you see me put out those videos and just click on them and give them a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing it. It keeps this channel going. It allows me to keep bringing you the free content that you guys and gals enjoy. So thanks a lot. All right, so I found this, I'm always looking for different articles and unusual strategies, and I like to bring them to you guys and gals. And I just had to click on this title because it's unusual. How I trade with only the 2 period RSI. I was like, wow, only the 2 period RSI? Okay, all right. And I'll put a link in the description below this video to this article, and you might agree with it, you might disagree with it. So I want to get your comments. What do you think of this one? But that's a really click-worthy title, huh? All right. Just the 2 period RSI by itself is a really interesting choice. I mean, that's the one that goes up, down, up, down, up, down. It moves so fast. I mean, the standard default setting for the RSI is usually 14 period, right? For most platforms. And they choose that because it's not too fast, not too slow. It gives you, buy and sell signals, but not too many, not too few. It's kind of just right, really. Or a lot of people think so, at least. The 2 period is kind of extreme, right? But okay, that's what this says, and I'm curious, and I want to bring it to you. So how I trade with only the 2 period RSI. Let's see what you think. First, there's this interesting quote here. See if you agree with this one. Even though we do not suggest using only one indicator, if one had to, the 2 period RSI would be the indicator. That's a really interesting quote. I don't know if I would agree with that. I mean, the 2, that seems kind of extreme, but okay, all right. That's how they feel, I guess. So, all right, let's look at the strategy. Let's see if you agree that it's good or not good. I'm just going to focus on the long setup for now. Again, if you want to read the whole thing, just click on the link below in the description below this video. I'm not being paid to do this. This is just something I'm bringing to you. All right, so the long setup. All right, here's how they're claiming to do this. You wait until the 2 period RSI falls below 5, which sounds like an extremely low reading. But remember, it's the 2 period RSI, so it's gonna go below 5 sometimes. Probably it swings pretty wildly, and they have a picture here to go with it in the article here. So yeah, here's the 5 going up, down very frequently. And here's the example. All right, so here it is, the RSI 2 period going below 5, barely, but it did. All right. And so that's the first thing you wait for. You don't do anything yet. You're just watching, okay? And when that happens, you want to take note of the most recent high point, all right? The swing high, as they call it. All right, so make a note of the most recent high point on the chart, and then draw a line, okay? Draw a horizontal line into the future here, all right? For reference, because you're going to use that again, all right? Okay, wait until it goes below 5, and then make note of the most recent high point, including the wicks of the candles. All right, and draw that line. All right, so what's next? Now you wait until the price breaks above the higher swing high that formed just before the RSI signal confirmation of bull trend. In other words, all right, so after this, now you wait until the candles pierce above the most recent high point, basically, I think is what they're saying. That's my interpretation. So it did here. The wick of this candle here broke above that recent swing high, the high point of it. Okay, so it did it. Don't do anything yet. You're still just watching, all right? And then you wait until the RSI 2 period goes below 5 again for a second time after it breaks above that recent high there, all right? And here it is. 2 period RSI drops below 5 again, and you still don't do anything yet. Now, you wait for a bullish move, all right? You buy on the break of the high of a bullish bar. That's kind of a vague phrase there. I don't know. The break of the high of a bullish bar. Does that mean a big green candle or a big gap up? Not sure exactly what that means. Here's how I would probably play this. I'm going to put my own spin on this, or my own interpretation or alteration of it. I would probably wait until it breaks, clearly a candle breaks above that same line, that same previous high, which it seems to have done here, at least with the wick, more clearly here with this candle. I mean, that's a definite confirmation of a bull trend for sure. Interestingly, in the article, they've got an arrow pointing to this bar. So I guess maybe they would have bought on this bar. Again, hard to say. I'll let you read the article for yourself if you want to. Links in the description below this video. If they bought here, I don't know if this is confirmation of a bull trend after 4 red candles. I'm kind of skeptical of that. But then there was a big gap up, and then it broke above that line and just kept on going. So obviously it worked in this example. I would not count on this working 100% of the time. But it's an interesting idea. If it were me, I would wait until probably this candle. I would wait until it broke above this line here, because this line was resistance. The candles, it hit their head once, fell down, hit its head again twice, fell down, and then boom, above it, clear break above it, closes above it. And so, as technicians like to say, the line that was resistance now becomes support after it breaks clearly above it. All right. And so now it's a support level, and it just kept going. So that's how I would play it. But they drew an arrow to this candle. And again, I'll read the description to you. Buy on break of the high of a bullish bar. I'll let you interpret that how you will. And I'm curious what you guys and gals think of this strategy. If you're able to back test it, go for it. More information is always a good thing. I do not recommend using any strategy until you forward test it, as I like to call it, meaning demo trade it for a while, and then find out whether it's really working for you. And even then, if you're going to use it, commit only very small amounts of capital to it at a time, just to make sure that you're staying safe. Respect your stop losses. All the safety precautions should be in place with any strategy, this one or any other one that I ever discuss ever. Okay. So what do you think of this one? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it is only using the RSI 2 period. I mean, it's using other stuff too, not other indicators, but kind of a support and resistance line kind of sort of thing is in there. So it's using the price action as well. So it's not as simple as just the RSI 2 period. There are other factors in play here, I think. I could be wrong. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that for Thanksgiving. There's your Thanksgiving gift, I guess, if you choose to use it. All right. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this one? Is it good? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I'm kind of neutral on it. But it is interesting as an idea to test out. And thank you again. This is, on Thanksgiving, you're supposed to say what you're thankful for. I'm thankful, first of all, for getting 40,000 subscribers. That's fantastic. Thanks a lot, everybody. And thanks for, again, I'm going to put out a couple of sponsored videos to help pay for the other ones. So if you want to click on those and give them a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. All right, have a great holiday. Don't eat too much. Stay safe. I'll talk to you again soon.